So, guys, that's what we're doing today. We are watching this anti-abortion strategy session with journalist Amy Littlefield. And by the way, I want to say, when I call Amy Littlefield a socialist, Amy might take umbrage with the fact that I'm saying she's a socialist pro-abortion activist. I just want to be really clear that when I call Amy a socialist, what I mean is that Amy has publicly denounced capitalism. And if you're publicly denouncing capitalism and publicly talking about the evils of capitalism, then you're just leaving me no other option but to assume that you are indeed a socialist. And if you are not a socialist, Amy, then you need to tell me what you are. Because if you're denouncing capitalism and you're using words that make it seem like you believe the world is a Marxist power struggle of some sort, I'm sorry, Amy, but I'm just going to assume that you're a socialist. We speak in plain language on this channel. And so if Amy Littlefield and the other socialists from the Socialist Reproductive Conference have a problem with me calling them socialists, then they need to clarify why they are publicly denouncing capitalism and how they would define themselves in the context of the fact that they are publicly denouncing capitalism. And if they want capitalism to go away, then what they need to do is to explain to us, what do they want to replace capitalism? Because I'm just going to venture a guess that if Amy were to, I don't know, describe what she wants to replace capitalism, that it's going to be some sort of like dictatorship of the proletariat. And if we're talking about a dictatorship of the proletariat, the uprising of the worker, the revolution, the eradication of whiteness, which we all know is code word for capitalism, then I'm sorry, that's socialism. Well, really, it's communism if we think about it, but we can give them the benefit of the doubt because socialism is the transitionary tool to get to communism. So when I say that Amy Littlefield is a socialist, that's what I mean, is that I have receipts of Amy Littlefield publicly denouncing capitalism. And so I'm going to call a spade a spade. And if Amy doesn't like it, then she can, tell me what she wants me to call her. She knows how to get in touch. She emailed me quite effectively when she was doing her little hit piece on me, or maybe she DM'd me on Twitter. I don't really remember, but she can still do both those things. And so I will look forward to Amy asking for clarification if she doesn't like me calling her a socialist.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Robin asked if you could talk a little bit more about your book project.
Yeah, if there's any publishers here, I'd love to talk with you. Basically, like I said, I've studied and thank you for that invitation. I'm working on a book project that basically tries to understand from the perspective of someone who's like studied rigorously and been involved with, in a sympathetic way, the abortion rights movement, studying the other side, trying to understand them, which is like an uneasy thing for me. Listening to folks who are anti-abortion. It's something where I think,
Amy, if you want to understand the other side, like really understand them, not just for propaganda purposes, Amy. If you really want to understand the other side, then you are welcome to come on my channel, just like Heron. I know you and Heron are best friends. Heron and I are also now best friends because we had a moment at the Socialist Reproductive Justice Conference. Heron is invited to come on my channel at any time to have a civil conversation about what they believe. I do try to respect the pronouns. What they believe. And they can ask me questions. But Amy, I want to extend the same offer to you because you have now said several times in this stream that you just really want to understand the anti-abortion people, the right. I can help you with that, Amy. I'm not part of them. I'm pro-choice, as I have said 15 ways from Sunday. I know I'm not pro-choice enough for you. I know that you don't like my position. But what I can do, Amy, is that if you are serious about wanting to understand the pro-life movement and the political right, you can come on my channel and you can ask me questions about them because I understand these people just like I understand you and the socialists. I understand who they are. I understand what they believe. I've been integrated with them for years as an outsider because I don't agree with them. And I think a lot of the things they do are stupid. But I am more than happy, Amy, to explain it in a live setting where everyone can watch us have the discussion, where no one's going to be quoted out of context because you're doing your little fake journalism thing that you do. I know I just called you a fake journalist and you're probably going to be insulted by that, but I think you'll understand my position because you distorted what I believe in the nation. But even I'm willing to put that aside, Amy, and I'm willing to clear my calendar to have a conversation with you about what they actually believe and to give you some more nuanced perspective about this. And I know you know how to get in touch with me because I haven't blocked you on Twitter. There's no point in that, but you can DM me on Twitter. You can email me at activelyunwoke@gmail.com. And if you're really serious about this and you're not just saying this on the internet for fun, if you're really serious, then we can have that conversation. And I am more than happy to tell you what they believe and why they believe it. And then you can go and fact check. Don't take what I say as the gospel. No one should ever take what I say as the gospel. Do your own homework. But let's just be intellectually honest about what we're actually doing and what we're actually engaging with. So the offer is open, Amy. Get in touch with me. You've done it before. And I am more than happy to have a rigorous conversation with you and answer every single question that you have in the open, live on the internet. And I'll let you say whatever you want to, whatever pro abortion, anti capitalist, socialist thing you want to say, you're allowed to say that as well. We can be civil, you know? That's it. That's it. I'll look forward to hearing from you, Amy, and we can get that scheduled.